I know that I'm super late with this quest. So late. Everyone else has already played it, but I haven't. I've been traveling so much lately, not because I wanted to, but that's another story. And anyway, I am so excited to do it. I have not seen even a single spoiler about this, maybe with the exception that there is something about visions that we learn at the very end of the quest, but I have no idea what it is. So I'm very happy that I haven't seen spoilers as well, and let's go. I don't want to yap. Hi, I'm Kate in Fantasylands, and I can't wait anymore. I've waited so long to be able to play this. Flamelets. I want to meet Ineffa already. Let's go. What's wrong with the Cocosaur?
Okay, she's all patched up. Where did you say you found her? How'd she get wounded so badly?
Just on the beach not far from here. It was the usual suspects.
The usual suspects? Honestly? Fontanians? Recently all the bad guys have been Fontanians, and even here with the Saurians, the last time we saw Fontanians, they were going after Cocosaurs.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
I'm on. And Tumaini?
Hi.
Oh, hey, it's you two. Been a while.
You have no idea how a while it has been. Were you doing some first date just now?
Yeah, thankfully Chaska got her to me in good time, so I think she'll pull through.
Oh, that's nice. Oh.
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so luckily for her, I was able to get her to safety. The automatons weren't so lucky.
I couldn't have been more wrong. And honestly, this wouldn't have been even my second guess. My second guess would have been Fatoi, and the third one would be treasure hoarders or someone from the other clans. Okay. Apparently secret source automatons are going after Cocosaurs, sure.
Oh, them again, huh? What is it with those maniacal machines? I'm getting real tired of their antics.
Oh no, I get it now. In the trailer, which I watched so long ago, they were stoking how the automatons are getting crazy because of Ineffa's coming, because she's, she's having that secret going on with her body, or rather what is inside. Maybe that's why. That's why it is the usual suspect.
Real tired, bro! Real tired! Secret source automatons? That's strange. We've come across those before, but definitely not around these parts.
Yeah, it has to be because of Ineffa.
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them recently. They've been attacking Saurians and merchants on the outskirts of our territory.
Would you like us to help?
No need. You've already done plenty by getting the Abyss off our backs. Without them draining our resources, our warriors can handle these rust buckets no problem.
Rust buckets? Okay.
Besides, like our ancestors used to say, one's own nest is one's own to protect. We can't go dumping all our problems onto you.
Hasn't everyone been doing exactly that?
Come on! What happened to birds of a feather? We're your friends! Plus, we'll be leaving for Notcry soon, so, while we're still here...
It'd be nice to spend some time together. Not like we have anything else to do.
Huh, fair point. It's been a while since we got to fight together. One last hurrah then, for old time's sake? We could hit the beach. The automatons have been pretty active there lately.
Awesome! Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go.
If hunting down war machines is just sport to you, you guys really are built different. Still, guess I should tag along too, just on the off chance someone ends up getting carried away.
We get more screen time with Aoife? Oh, that's cool. I've always liked when he's in quests. Maybe because of his event quest, which was awesome, but yay.
No way, bro!
Oh, Kakuko, you have to come. I'm sorry. Short while earlier. Ineffa.
Where are they? Must find them.
Where's the sound? It says beep, beep, beep.
Traveler. Paimon. Then return home.
Oh. Wait,
Takes me right back to the Night Warden Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Quick, save her!
Aoife, how's it looking? Is she badly hurt?
Ineffa has the soul of one of the ancient dragons in her, but on the other hand, she's a robot, and I am wondering, she falls under Saurians, and she can therefore be taken care of by Aoife, or if she falls up under the category of robots and he can't do anything.
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves. A vet treating a human is one thing, but I'm not sure I'm qualified for this.
Yeah, he's out of his depths.
You called out a human? Bro! Whoa, okay. She's a machine?
Yep.
A machine built to look like a human, I guess. Is this a new model of automaton?
That depends if Catherine came first or not.
Return home.
Oh.
She spoke!
Paimon. Traveler.
Oh.
What? You heard that too, right?
Yeah, loud and clear. She said our names.
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's you guys, right?
What, can we really see?
Really? Wait, a blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right!
Okay, that got me. That got me. It's definitely right.
You bet, bro!
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code to unlock it.
We have two gunslingers here. Can't we just blast it open?
Calm down, Chaska. We don't need to shoot at everything we see.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the scions of the canopy use similar devices when they're sending confidential messages. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
So is this message supposed to be for me? Or for the white balloon?
Sure looks that way. Question is, who's the messenger?
I guess if we want answers, we have to wake her up somehow.
So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex. I only know one person with that kind of expertise. Shall we?
Shilonen?
Sounds like a plan! Time to head to the Children of Echoes and find Shilonen!
Yeah, there was no other option.
You bet, bro!
Fatui? Yeah, he's definitely Fatui. The Journey Home. Song of the Waking Moon prelude? Yes! I am so excited right now.
These automatons. I wonder what lies behind their behavioral patterns.
Aoife? You're not coming with us? Come with us. I was so happy that you would be with us.
Sorry, dude. I gotta get back to the clinic. That Kukasaur we rescued, I'm sure she'll be fine. But I'd best keep an eye on her just in case.
It's hard to be a vet.
Plus, I don't want poor Kakuku flapping his little wings off trying to keep up with you and Chaska.
Yeah.
No way, bro!
Oh, I would have loved for him to come with us. But I guess that's all we get. From Aoife, let's go.
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this hour.
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Mawika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
No, we came with a legitimate reason.
Whoa, what a mess! You, looking for something?
What happened here?
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. Mawika wants me to come up with a solution. It's like she thinks I'm a miracle worker or something.
Yeah, Shilonen, we kinda came for the same reason.
But I'm not. So, to make up for the difference, I've been spending all day sifting through documentation. Anyway, what about you guys, huh? What curveball have you come to throw at me today?
Yeah, about that.
Well,
Hold up. Is she a robot?
Yep. And by the way, I'm like, before I traveled and did many things, I did see many people not liking her design, but I actually kind of love it. She reminds me of a character that I made, which doesn't look so much like her as you would imagine by me saying this, but she does have the same feel to it, even though it's a completely different character. Anyway, I'm rambling. I love her design.
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex. Seems like a message intended for the traveler.
A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. A Fontanian cipher disk, metal case from Liyue.
Yeah, everyone is going to not cry, right? It's like a melting pot, so everything, including Ineffa, according to the trailer, is kind of an agglomeration of many different things from many parts of the world, which is kind of awesome.
Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts, although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed. It's a good thing you didn't try and brute force it.
Yeah, I know. Can you crack it?
Could be a tricky one. Since it uses a combination of several different technologies, I could find out more by disassembling it, but that could potentially damage the contents, and
Okay.
I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important message if this is how they chose to transport it.
Mm-hmm.
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code. Is that doable? Can you wake her up?
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton, but the other components, I've never seen anything like them in Natlan before.
Wait, I was just feeling bad about Shilonen that we bring her more to her table while she's already, hands full with what Mawika has set up to her to do. But we actually will solve her problem with Ineffa, because Ineffa is the reason behind all of it.
I'll see what I can do. Hang tight for a minute.
Okay. Oh, I thought there would be some cool animation. Is that supposed to be Ineffa?
come home!
I know.
Hey, she woke up!
What did you do, Shilonen?
All I did was stimulate the core. I did not expect that to work.
I will not comment on this. Hey there, are you alright?
White. Flying object. Blonde. Traveler. Traveler. Paimon?
Flying object.
Wow. You recognize us?
Yep.
Task in progress. Deliver message to Traveler and White Flying Companion. Message location confirmed. Status delivered.
Oh, that's so nice for you, Ineffa.
You're pretty smart for a robot. Can you tell us the code for the message?
I would bet that she would say no.
Code?
Oh, maybe not so smart after all. A code? You know, like a number that you put in to unlock the message?
Memory. Missing.
What did I tell you?
What? Memory missing?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides these two?
Your name, for instance?
Name. Memory missing.
Oh, I can help you with that.
Oh, not again. Why would her memories be missing? Can robots even get amnesia?
Yes, you can wipe their memory clean.
You said something about returning home earlier. Where's home for you? Any memories about that?
Return home. Task in progress. Memory missing.
Okay.
Oh, so that's it then. Her memories are gone for good?
No, there can be a save file somewhere.
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory integrity isn't compromised, just locked behind an isolation mechanism.
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though? In words we can understand.
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere, she just can't access them right now. Like, when you know something, but the harder you try to remember it, the more it gives you a headache. Is that what's going on?
I know this feeling.
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain. Correct.
Oh, that's so cute the way she says it.
Robots can feel pain too?
I just saw an article that was talking about such a possibility. Oh, not exactly robots, but something else with technology, and I don't really want to think about it because that's kind of scary.
Well, pain
the real
can be
world.
a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby humans and saurians learn what to do and what not to do.
Yeah, if your robot has to fight, maybe it's good to put some indication that things are going badly. Sure.
In a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms for behavioral regulation.
Whoa, slow down. Could you simplify that for Paimon?
Oh, okay, well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Nightwind and you send your disciple on an errand to the Flower Feather clan.
Okay.
To stop him from treating it like a vacation, you might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown if he strays from the right path. That way, you can be sure he'll stick to the straight and narrow and won't go frolicking off.
That's so cruel.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
Yeah, Citlali would never take a disciple though. Or Citlali would never do something like that. Yeah, she's kind of nice.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories? What purpose could that possibly serve? In her case, all it's done is make it harder for her to complete her tasks.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, and also I wouldn't, like, Aino doesn't look like the kind of person who would put such a curse on purpose. It probably has far more to do with the Natlan core side of things.
Task. Failed. Sincere apologies.
No, she's so sad.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase return home. How about we keep talking and see if any other keywords trigger something for you?
Sure.
Are you alright? It looked like you were in pain before.
I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level as tolerable. I must complete my task.
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been?
They have humanoid mecha in Fontaine, and also they have Catherine in every nation in the world.
Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty Fontainian to me.
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
That's true.
Hey! That triggered something!
Sounded more like a Paimon reaction than a robot reaction.
Hey! Oh, never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one promising lead nipped in the bud.
The way you're dressed makes me think of Mondstadt.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. What do they call them in Mondstadt again?
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hardworking.
Yes, everyone knows about Noelle.
That's it! A maid! Although, as far as Paimon automatons aware, the maids in Mondstadt are all fully human.
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of the internal design choices. So, you're from Mondstadt then?
It would be very funny if Noelle turns out to be a robot maid as well one day, and that's the real reason she cannot be a Knight of Favonius. That would be ridiculous.
No.
How come she responds so much faster when the answer is no?
Natlanese core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. Maybe no single nation is her home. She's just like the Cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of parts from all over the world.
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built? Where you live most of the time? Or a place you can always come back to?
Home is just home, isn't it?
Yes, but that doesn't help us, Ineffa.
Okay. Feels like this is getting us nowhere. Any other ideas, Shilonen? How do we get her memories back?
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is a place to look. I found a lot of interesting things when I was examining her just now.
Like what?
Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Say the beeps.
Oh,
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on. Now, could you try doing something similar to your right arm?
That was oddly specific.
is this a broom?
No, this is a vacuum.
She really is a robo-maid?
Wow, very good indeed. Now then, could I trouble you to tidy up my workshop?
And here I thought Shilonen was just very helpful and nice.
Are you serious right now?
Oh, she's dead serious.
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory. Yeah, just this area will do. Thanks. No need to tidy the whole workshop.
Yes, sure, Shilonen. Very nice for you.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only just woken up. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Tell her, Paimon.
Understood. Commencing task.
Oh, poor Ineffa. Oh, I have to do it.
Sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Okay, just put I had like a tiny hope that we'll actually have an animation of her picking it up, but oh my, is this Sundjatta's Phlogiston Forge notes? O craftsman who unrolls these scrolls, my name is Narmagan Sundjatta, the 52nd chief of Nanatskayan. I am Nabe's successor. I shall be like Daurama, Nayoga, and Sanharsh. I will weave ancient texts into a tapestry. I shall speak of the foundations of phlogiston forging and spare you needless detours. Chapter 5. Another possibility for phlogiston forging techniques. According to the scroll left behind by our great mother, Sakuk, the techniques of phlogiston forging originated from the ancient dragons. In their era, there existed a more marvelous forging method beyond present imagination, one that directly forged phlogiston into different materials. Such mastery was witnessed by Sakuk, and the founding pioneer, Ixquich, earned her title as Hero of the Forged Flame by truly understanding how to smelt phlogiston itself. She was no dragon, but having had no parents to grant her a name, she named herself in draconic tongue and style. So in theory, mastery of this advanced phlogiston forging art was within human reach. Regrettably, Ixquiech's manuscripts number few and far between. She set fire to her own workshop, including her writings about forging, and took her own life while forcing her brother to do the same, to avoid his leaving a tarnished legacy like that of Archon. In a sense, it was she who slew her own kin, Tetel clan's first chief. I cannot pass judgment on that choice, as each era has its morals. Yet the loss of such craftsmanship is regretful, and haunts future smiths still. Did she set fire on her own workshop, and why did she want to basically remove herself from history? Yeah, not only herself, but her family. She didn't want the dragon technology to reach humans, but why not? The 13th chief, Hunto, may fire bless his name, spent his entire life trying to grasp the art of phlogiston forging, but found no success. I tried it in my youth and failed as well. To use myths of future ages, you may try, but do not squander your ears and strength. For weaving matter with phlogiston is like building an unshakable house from ground grain through dust, all while tracking the placement of each speck. One misstep and the entire structure will collapse. Based on my experience with our current technological constraints, ordinary humans cannot attain this great endeavor. Therefore, I advise you to focus on using phlogiston as a supplementary material for tempering metals and jade, rather than treating it as the foundational substrate of your forging. But this does not spell our defeat, nor our inability to surpass our ancestors and the ancient dragons. Remember, phlogiston is but a tool, and as a craftsman it is your hand that guides the tool, not the other way around. After all, only a craftsman, you, a human, can materialize ideas and concepts into reality. In fact, many recorded ideas from Sakuk's time have been realized by now, even though no smith in these centuries has ever mastered the forging of phlogiston itself. Take for instance golden discs that preserve song and melody, platforms suspended briefly aloft by phlogiston, or vehicles that may carry us over all manner of terrain. Such marvels abound. Future generations of craftsmen, may they live in peaceful times, might build upon these techniques to achieve wonders beyond our era's imagination. This is the legacy of Nanatskayan, a blessing born of mortal hands, not the boon of gods or masters. Okay, that's very interesting. If Sakuk really... maybe this is exactly what Sakuk wanted. Like she mastered phlogiston completely, basically. And then she removed all of her techniques. She probably just wanted future generations to be able to do this without the phlogiston. Just like it says at the end that, without the power of gods or the dragons or anything like this, humans can still create amazing things. And I think this is a recurring theme, if you have noticed. Being able to use the gods' powers, whether it's visions or phlogiston, well, that's the dragons basically, but it's one thing, it's amazing, but to be able to do something without it is very often shown as even superior form of mastery. Interesting that they say it here as well. I hope this was actually part of the quest and not a just random thing that I have never read.
Accelerating.
Wait, I'm just picking boxes. Why am I collecting other things? Oh, I'm already done. Okay. Placed neatly. Oh, so cute. And then... oh, more? Shilonen, why are you making us do all of this for you? Oh, pick up junk!
Cleaning floor.
Okay. Okay, Shilonen. And what am I supposed to do here?
2 hours later.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Okay, that's so weird. I had to bring the robot here. Genshin loves writing about all kinds of things that I wouldn't care about reading, but here they couldn't explain that I have to use the robot for the cleaning. Okay, Genshin, thank you so much.
Sorting small objects.
Okay. What? Red book? Blue book?
Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai. Clear and concise descriptions of physical motions, but no plot. Category: martial arts instruction.
That was savage.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
Probably.
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsettias to become stronger. Discusses energy acquisition from the sunsettia fruit. Category: nutritional science.
No, that is definitely not nutritional science.
Maybe I should keep a closer eye on what Napika's reading.
Green book.
Introduction of ancient machines. Grammatically elegant and rhetorically sophisticated, author displays a high level of linguistic mastery. Category: classical literature.
Wouldn't the introduction to ancient machines be like, I don't know, robotics?
What in the world? That isn't classical literature.
Yeah. The books on the table are sorted into piles.
She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there? Oh, looks a little dirty. Could you clean it up?
What are you going to do?
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow, it's like it's brand new. Hey, this looks like someone from the Children of Echoes. Shilonen, is this a relative of yours?
Wait, the other one with the red hair? Is that possibly someone who then moved to Mondstadt?
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Baraka, founder of the Children of Echoes and one of the 6 heroes.
Okay, I read his name like so wrong 1,000 times. Ishki. Okay, so that thing we read was connected to the quest. Okay, I'm so happy.
Wait, Baraka? Isn't that your ancient name too?
Yeah, she's the successor of this guy.
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer of that name.
And by guy, I mean Gao. Ishki, I am so sorry for reading your name wrong and then getting your gender wrong as well.
She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by Dragonkind, hoping to put them to use for the good of humanity. But most of her research was lost to history. It's a real shame. I'm sure we'd all have much easier lives if we had access to all that tech.
Yeah, but based on what we just read, you do have access to, you know, the tech. It's just not made with Phlogiston, and she didn't want to give you that the easy way around. She wanted you to find out for yourself.
What happened? Useful stuff like that normally doesn't just get forgotten.
Yeah, it was a bit dark, Paimon. Maybe let's just leave it in the written scroll.
Ochcon happened. An old friend of the 6 who ended up ruling Natlan shortly after the war, and went full tyrant. He despised everything to do with Dragonkind, and persecuted everyone who showed any kind of sympathies toward their civilization.
Oh, so her sentiment wasn't so much that humans should like learn how to make this technology and these devices by themselves, but rather she was going to be persecuted.
He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately, she took her own life, bringing a once amicable friendship to a tragic end.
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochcon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her research is lost to history.
Yeah, but get his hands on it? I mean, wouldn't he just have destroyed it as well? It kinda doesn't make sense. Most? So some of it survived?
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see on that woven scroll, the same person I inherited the ancient name Vuka from. It was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak and to the persecuted Saurians.
Interesting. So it wasn't someone who went at the end to Mondstadt, but who went to the Flower Feather clan, but still is connected to the idea of freedom?
Lianka.
Malfunction.
What? What is that?
This is not the way. This is not where you belong.
Is that the voice of the ancient dragon?
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
What?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay back!
Why? What? Watch out! Wait, so from her dragon core there is electro energy shooting at the traveler. Okay. Ineffa, are you? She destroyed the scroll.
If she's a robo-maid, why is she suddenly acting like a lethal weapon?
Well, you've met Noelle, Paimon.
What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike! Why couldn't it hit Kniech on the head?
I can't believe how jump scared me. Oh my god.
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you into the sky by now.
Kniech, what the hell are you doing here?
Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the moment, and the description was a good match for my target.
Oh. Why is she afraid of him?
Humanoid machine. Looks like a maid. Highly destructive. Yeah, this is my target, alright.
And by target, do you mean like exterminate kind of target?
Wait! Kniech! Just hold on for a second!
Yes, please.
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion.
Oh.
They should be here soon. Want to come and meet them?
Okay, I relaxed so much. By hearing this, I really thought he might be going after her.
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
Alright. I'm sorry. Let's go meet these merchants then.
Okay, don't worry, Paimon. I thought exactly the same as you. Okay, I see Fontanian. Oh, they're from all kinds of places, so they must be from Not Cry.
Yay! Ineffa!
Adieta? That's such a song. Such a cute sounding name.
Ineffa?
Oh, yes, that's your name.
Ineffa! They found you at last! Thank goodness you're okay.
Oh, look. Okay, so we have Sumeru, Fontaine, and Liyue, but these two are definitely with like more traditional clothes, let's call it like this, from Not Cry. That's amazing that we already get to see this in game.
My apologies. Who are you?
It's so cute.
Oh no, your memory's gone again? Even your name this time?
Again?
Again?
Liyue, Fontaine, Sumeru. This is quite a diverse crew.
So, are you her manufacturers or family?
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
Aino?
Do you remember that name?
From now on, your name's Ineffa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
The voice acting here is so cool.
Malfunction.
Why does she malfunction so much?
Ineffa, are you okay?
Looks like she's getting worse. Is this all our fault?
Why would you think this?
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from? And what's wrong with with Ineffa?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nodcry.
Of course.
Not cry.
Wouldn't have been my first guess. How'd you all meet exactly?
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over the world.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nodcry. It was going okay until all the trouble started.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They came down from the north.
And they're here as well. We already saw a Fatui agent when we met Ineffa.
They've made some big moves in Nodcry lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction with the local religious groups.
You know, we had all this Natlan saga where the Fatui weren't really the bad guys, and I kinda think that now things will go back to what was normal before.
That's one way to put it.
What?
You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
Wait, this has already happened? What the hell? This fragment looks... Wait. I don't know if you remember, but there was like a side quest in Natlan, like in the very upper part, kind of to the east of the Children of Echoes. There is a place where there is a meteor and fallen into the ground and made a huge hole, and we meet this boy who is giving us a book, and there we learn that it's part of a star. Could it actually be a piece of the moon? Because it did look more like that, to be honest. Okay, this is amazing. What is this? Sounds interesting. What is that? Oh my god, there's so many interesting things here.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
Are the moon statues the statue of Damselette? God, there's
Anyway,
so much.
there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best thing for now. So we decided to make the journey together.
And okay, but Ineffa was searching for us.
And me?
Your case is, a little different. But you did come here on the same boat as us.
And it was smooth sailing, until we got attacked by those weird machines as we were coming into shore.
Weird machines? Secret Source automatons by any chance? Ineffa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told us to leave without her.
So she knew that they're after her?
Really? I did that?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get her back.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, the Traveler and party were the ones who actually saved Ineffa. And Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their costs in the final bill.
I don't need to be paid for about this.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Ineffa. She only woke up because of her build quality, so I guess I should say all credit to this. I know, then.
Oh, Shilonen, you already got your payment. Ineffa cleaned all your shop. Come on.
Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Natlan's source mechanisms. Was Aino the one who modified it?
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here and fix her! Then she'll get all her memories back!
Or, since we are already going to not cry, we can just take her there.
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. I doubt she did much beyond salvaging it.
Why is he talking about Aino in such a derisive way?
And as for the memory thing, Ineffa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memories.
Oh.
Please, explain in more detail.
Alright. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, and I'm only telling you what you originally told me. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of was that it's not from Nodcry. Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own strength. Nearly took the entire wall down.
Well, sounds similar to what happened just now.
The worst part of that was, Ineffa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of that wall.
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Ineffa has been searching for a way to try and repair herself.
That's a very responsible attitude for a robot.
Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry recently, and you noticed they bore some similarities to your core. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the crew. Well, does any of that jog your memory?
No.
Okay, so she was coming to Natlan to return her memories, and you know, she found this thing that looked like her core, and that's how she knew about Natlan. But why would she have a picture of us? I mean, the traveler and the flying object / balloon?
Didn't think so.
Has her memory loss always been this serious?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse, but it only lasted a moment. Didn't really affect anything. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got to Natlan, the worse her symptoms got.
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things. And now? I wonder if that battle just made things worse.
Poor Ineffa.
My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're some of this nation's top talents. Is there anything you can do to cure her? Anything at all?
Silence.
Perhaps coming to Natlan was a bad idea after all.
No, Ineffa, you had a picture of us.
Why?
Why?
It's too early to say. And don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I just started my deep dive into researching the secret source automatons.
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back, safe and sound. I still have work to do.
Aww.
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan a little longer? Your ship got attacked, and since then, you've been scrambling to try and find your missing crew member. Sounds like you need some time to catch your breath.
Yeah, I was just thinking, we could do with a breather. But where would we stay?
How about the Flower Feather clan? In my tribe, weary travelers are always welcome.
Flower Feather Clan.
She knows the name?
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Ineffa. After all, she has a message for our Tumaini. So this is as much our business as it is yours.
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
Paimon had forgotten about that. That's what I was yapping about all the way through.
Oh, the code for the cryptex. Sorry, Ineffa wouldn't tell us anything about that.
Of course.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with amnesia to deliver their messages.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this bad.
Also, Ineffa told me she had a backup plan to make sure she wouldn't forget the code.
A backup plan? Great! So, what is it?
Backup plan. Memory missing.
No surprises there.
Huh. Well, as long as we get her memories back, that'll solve everything, right?
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple. Wait, you do realize I can't promise anything, don't you?
Oh, come on, Shilonen, just do it.
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end up getting the job done.
Yep.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, Paimon. See you around.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, Ahau.
Does Ahau know about her already? Does he feel like the dragon inside her, like the soul of the dragon? He's been so freaking quiet until now. Like the only thing he said was the first sentences that he said, with which he jump scared me because I was not expecting him. But since then he hasn't said a word. That's so weird.
Actually, that's weird. Why is Ahau so quiet today?
That's what I said. Ahau?
You're being very strange today.
Yeah, what's going on?
Am I? Tell me one strange thing I've said!
Yeah, the problem... Ahau. The problem is that you haven't said anything at all.
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today. Not the original price for the job, not the revised timeline, none of it.
That's because I fainted from your stupidity! You stupefied me into a stupor! Got it?
Sure.
Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is?
He knows.
Who cares? She isn't my problem.
And he's back to normal. A few days later.
The last few days really flew by. Do you think Ineffa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go see how they're doing!
Okay, we'll go. Don't worry.
Do you think Ineffa will like this gift we got her?
Oh, the kids are happy with the little robot. Come on, where are the beeps voice?
See, it said yes!
Did he say so?
Are you sure? Cause when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishkik or Leonka, it gave the exact same answer.
Beep. Also, the previous child's name was Yatlan, which is just like one letter away from Natlan, so her parents weren't exactly original. Beep.
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between Kukuku and Ahau.
Ooh. I hope it's Kukuku.
You guys, it's just making random beeps.
Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert?
Beep. Yes, it's us. Anyway, where's Ineffa?
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a lot of them, cause she hardly ever comes back for a rest.
Isn't she fighting with that small robot? How is she fighting them?
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that's a good idea after what happened last time?
Maybe Chaska is with her.
Ineffa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been running more smoothly, and it's greatly boosted efficiency in cleaning and tidying tasks. I think that was it.
She's sweeping the monsters.
So, losing her memories has somehow made her a better fighter?
She's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten up machines in one hand!
That is impressive.
All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks to her. So, we thought it'd be nice to give her a little gift.
What's the gift?
We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much. That got us thinking. Maybe robot people don't like the same things as us.
Maybe your flowers and feathers were just not, 5 stars.
Aha! So that's why you made her this flower out of mechanical parts.
Oh, I don't want to be rude to children. That's a flower.
Yeah. We still don't know if she'll like it, though.
Okay, now it looks actually kind of cool. I like it.
It's okay, Arieta. She'll love this one. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
But what if she doesn't? This might be my last chance.
A last chance? What do you mean?
Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nodcry have left to go home, it's just us left. And they said today, it's our turn to go home too.
So everyone except her family is already gone to their respective nations. Interesting. And is their home Liyue? But she and her mom have clothes that are more resembling what we would encounter in Nodcry.
Already? Wasn't the plan to stick around until Ineffa gets better?
Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to overstay our welcome here.
Aww.
He thought we should at least make sure Ineffa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been a few days, he says it's time we made a move. To be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't been home in so many years. Mom and I can tell that he misses Liyue a lot.
But you two are basically born and bred in Nodcry. Wouldn't you miss it as well?
Ah, no wonder. So, what about your mom then? Guessing she's not from Liyue.
No, she's from Nodcry. She met my dad after he moved there. I was born there too.
Yeah, that's what I said just now.
He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so he hasn't been home in at least 10 years.
Ooh, that's a long time. No wonder he's getting homesick.
Don't worry. We'll write to you and let you know how Ineffa's doing. You bet. And when she's all better, we'll bring her to visit you in Liyue.
Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. I'm sure she'll love it. But even if not, you'll have other chances in the future.
Aww. Baby.
Although, I guess we still need to wait till she gets back. I wonder how much longer she'll be.
Maybe we can go look for her.
Who knows? Seems like she takes longer and longer every time she goes out. Can't we go take it to her? No, wait. The grown-ups would never let us do that. Way too many of those mad machines out there.
What if I take it?
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of time.
I can deliver it to her for you.
Oh, really? Thanks, Tumaini.
His name is so strange to me. Okay. Oh, did they say more?
All the grown-ups I know who've been to Liyue say it's a really beautiful place. They have loads of cool toys there too, right?
I only know what my dad's told me. He said there's a toy seller at Jehu Rock.
Sounds awesome.
Once you get there, you have to write to us and tell us all about it.
Okay, they're just talking about toys.
Threat eliminated. Scanning for next target.
Wait, I just noticed something. Behind, on her cape, there is, like, if you look at the character model, there is where the vision is. But now she didn't have a vision, did you see that? She had something similar to this piece right here.
Ineffa!
Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Wait, but
chat mode activated.
Would that even make sense? We literally already used her, and we used her skill. She has powers, but she has no vision?
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She does modes instead of moods, too.
Oh, Lynette.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Good morning. Nice to see you again, too. It is lovely, isn't it?
Hey! Don't you start, too. One robot's enough.
See, this is where the The vision is supposed to be, why isn't it there? And why can she use her powers without it?
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically speaking.
Sure, sure.
Where did you get greetment from? Oh, never mind. You're doing a whole lot better than the last time we met.
Did you maybe remember the code?
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid conversation.
Oh, that's so nice.
But I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies.
It's okay. It will take however long it takes. Let's see what Shilonen and the others can find out.
Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? A new model of source mechanism?
It's a flower. Adieta made it for you.
Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But I detect no signs of life.
Yeah, it's a stone flower.
It's more like a flower built from mechanical components.
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function? Which module is it designed for? Is it compatible with my hardware?
Okay. It's just to be pretty, Ineffa.
It doesn't have a function. It's just for looking at. You know, a cute little souvenir.
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what purpose was it built?
This conversation just got really deep.
A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for?
I guess it's to express gratitude. To remember Adieta by this. To look at something pretty. There are many functions in Ineffa.
Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return. That's how we show gratitude to other people.
Paimon, I don't think that was a wise thing to say. Who knows what kind of present Ineffa will think about.
The Flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory. Like that?
Yes, like that.
Yes, exactly. You got it. So, it all makes sense now, right?
But is this not tit for tat? I heard Mr. Kanich use this term.
Oh, Mr. Kanich.
No, that's completely different.
Ideas like this can take some time to fully grasp. To start with, will you accept this flower?
I will. Gratitude.
Oh.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento of your friendship.
Yeah.
Memento?
An object that symbolizes an important memory. It's for remembering something or someone by.
Important memory. Memento.
Is she going to remember the code?
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey.
A flower? Why? It will only increase the total load. Oh, come on. Wait. Didn't we just read about some lady that was raised by dragons? Is that supposed to be her?
It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as a little souvenir from me. Something to take with you on the road.
Souvenir?
That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes when people have something important to remember, they'll pick an object to use as a reminder of that thing. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000, but maybe one day, you'll see the flower bloom, and suddenly, you'll remember the reason for your journey.
I love the character model, by the way, it's so cool. Shouldn't I stay here and help you?
No. Everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. just as your journey is yours and no one else's. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If either of us actually wanted to claim on that debt, all they'd have to do is ask. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into something neither human nor dragon. The more he chases the sun, the more it blinds him to the creatures who live by its light.
She's talking about Archon, isn't she?
You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Archon doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the same being.
Yes. So it is about the people who we read about in the scroll.
So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke the flames of his blind hatred even further.
But...
Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead of you. That should be your focus. Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else will take up the mantle. Heck, even a child who's barely learned how to walk could do it.
Okay.
All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. In 1,000 years' time, you'll have a life far, far away from here. So go, cross the ocean, find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all.
What is this thing?
You dare seek a place to belong?
What's the problem? What is coming out of the water? Are these supposed to be just stones or graves? This is getting very creepy.
Ineffa? Ineffa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment. It is now fixed.
Do you remember all that we just saw?
Is it because you've been fighting for too long? Oh, you need to rest. Come on, let's get you back.
Back? Back to the Flower Feather Clan?
Yeah?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adieta and her folks will be leaving soon. Don't you want to say a proper goodbye?
Is something bothering you? Like the huge creepy place with the red thing and the probably graves coming out of the water?
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather Clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes. Occasionally, unidentified data surfaces from my memory banks.
Ineffa had a similar reaction to this when Shilonen said the name Lianka. So that woman was Lianka.
Memory data? So, what about that curse Shilonen mentioned? Does it not hurt to remember anymore?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making other people uncomfortable.
This is so sad because I've actually... Well, I'm not a robot, but I've practically pretended to be completely fine when I was pretty much dying inside during a presentation a long time ago. Don't do it, Ineffa, please. It's not healthy. Is that the robot equivalent of I'm just used to it now? Yeah, and that's incredibly sad.
But if I do not recall my memories, I cannot complete my task.
So, is this why you've been spending so much time out here?
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash. This constitutes a safety risk. Therefore, I have been spending time away from the tribe.
A safety risk? Like what happened to the children of Echoes? Come back with us. No need to worry about safety risks with us around.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Maybe going back to the tribe will trigger some useful memories. Adieta would really like to say goodbye to you in person. Yeah.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately 1/5.
1/5?
Of what?
What?
Traveler. Risk mitigated. Strategy accepted.
Great, let's go! 1/5 of what is needed to defeat her? So is Paimon 1/5? Does Paimon have 1/5 of our strength? It's very strange.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing to look after Ineffa. I know it's a lot to ask.
It's alright. She'll be in good hands.
She never came back. I guess I'll have to leave without saying goodbye.
No, we're here. We came on time.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those Shao lanterns lighting up the sky. You've always wanted to see that.
Arieta. Amu.
Aww.
Joashin. I am back.
Huh? Ineffa? You brought her back? Thanks so much.
Don't mention it.
Also, gratitude for the flower.
Oh, that's so cute. Arieta says a reluctant goodbye to Ineffa. Where is your vision,
What does
Ineffa?
it feel like to know where you are returning to?
That's a strange question. As soon as you're all better, you'll be returning to Notcry. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe we can travel together.
Yeah.
Notcry. Is that home?
Yeah.
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define home. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that I have family waiting for me in Notcry.
Yeah, I know.
If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me that I am now, or someone different?
Ineffa, you're asking way too deep questions. We should take you to a philosophy class or something.
Phew. That's a deep question.
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different you don't even recognize her?
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define home?
What do you mean by split?
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of Saurians spend their whole lives searching for an answer to that. But if you want my opinion, home is somewhere you can always return to. Wherever that might be. No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised you get, you can always go back there to rest and recover.
Aww.
I guess you could say it's somewhere you belong.
Would that jot her memory? Yes!
Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to, I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel safe. Somewhere you feel you belong.
I thought this would set the home memory to come back, but okay.
Of course, everyone's situation is different. And I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case, but consider it a reference point, I guess?
Okay. Recorded under reference data.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? There's no law against it.
Squawk! Why are these sounds not voiced?
Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means there's been some progress.
Is that a Cocosaurus from the beginning that has gotten better?
Don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the answers you're looking for.
Got it.
Recover your memories.
What's this creepy? This place is creeping me out way too much.
Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Why is she calling Ineffa a malfunction? Citlali?
Oh, it's Citlali. Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And anyway, No one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
That's true.
Ancient history? Wow. Even by Sibali standards?
That was super rude.
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little sidekick has been acting a little strange around Ineffa.
How? Yeah, you can say that again.
After you parted ways, Kenich put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night.
That's so evil. Poor Hao. He had it coming though. No, poor Hao. Let the guy be. I mean, he's awful, but he's just a spoiled child. Just poor Hao.
Finally, Hao got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words. Sovereign Ruler.
Uh-huh.
Sovereign Ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
No, he's talking about Ineffa.
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 Dragon Lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times.
Oh, I think I've heard of them, or don't think I've heard much about them. We've heard so much.
Wait, really? How? It took me forever to figure this out.
Well, we've been to places, Citlali.
Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology.
What? I did not think that we'll get AI in this form. Have we ever heard this before specifically? I mean, I've been in the cave where you see this huge statue and you actually release the dragon that is kind of bound there. But have we ever heard officially that these sovereign rulers were AI? That is so strange.
They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory, but one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now, long since buried in the sands of time. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of a Hao's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He's quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13 was he?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My guess is that he doesn't even remember.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Hao, well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
I so wish all of this lore was in the main part of Natlan's Archon quests and not at the very end when we already leave Natlan, but okay, better late than never.
Lost memories.
Yet despite that, Hao seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest he was reacting to.
What? Ineffa's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kenich and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Hao, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it seems like those 2 words are all he remembers.
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Ineffa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Lianka. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the 8th Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Yeah, when we entered into the volcano, there was this whole story, right? That's awesome that they bring actually this into the main story now.
Huh? Shasta, did you know this?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragonkind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and Saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from those more powerful who sought to exploit them. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and Saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. And that was how the Flower Feather clan began. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what became of her in the end.
Ineffa?
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this conversation, it started behaving very erratically. You mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers was executed. Might I ask how?
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are vague references from after the fact.
Maybe we should take you to that volcano. In the inside, there are like a ton of references about this.
It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, it said that a curse was placed on the Priestess by one of the other rulers. If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the Priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the history writers used some artistic license there.
Are you okay, Ineffa?
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something to do with this sovereign ruler?
Yes.
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the 8th Lord. But since the name Lianka seems to ring a bell for you, why don't you look into it yourself? I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here, take them.
You mean me? Why shouldn't Ineffa just look at them?
Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me, discreetly.
I can still hear her memories? I mean, her thoughts? Am I hearing your thoughts?
It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Okay, Citlali. I also need to...
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Go to the restroom, so I will follow you.
Bye, Citlali.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
But I want to talk to them.
Would a machine created by dragons really betray its own kind? She seemed to approve of the path her daughter took. But what about her? What path did she take?
None of the legends of Lianka say anything about her dragon mother defecting to humanity and fighting against dragonkind. Sounds like speculation to me. Maybe the other sovereign rulers just didn't trust her.
Yeah, I did that quest a long time ago in the volcano, but my memories are malfunctioning just as Ineffa's. But as far as I remember, her only crime was raising a human child. Nothing more. She didn't really want to attack the dragons or anything like this. She just took pity on a child.
So mean. Do you think it's possible that Leonka found a way to secretly save the Priestess of, Flower Feather something?
Which Lana?
Hello, Traveler.
Shilonen, what's going on?
Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Ineffa might be connected to, not just the one from the Flower Feather clan.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik and Leonka.
What? Why didn't you say anything? Probably because Ineffa would have gone completely malfunctioning all over the Flower Feather clan.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Ineffa responds. And, well, see, Lolly has debriefed me on how it went. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Leonka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
What about the 11th Lord?
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. And the most hostile towards humanity.
So that flowing bow is the 11th Lord, but like the current one that is in Ineffa likes humanity, so that's the malfunction?
When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and insanity, but the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what became of her. Or even what her name was.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source technology. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
The point is, if Ineffa really does originate from the 11th Lord, then we need to...
Is she behind us?
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Leonka's mother?
There's such a duality to Chaska's character. When she sees the codex, she's like less blasted, but now she's like, calm down.
Chaska, what brings you here?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain. Or a robot brain.
Poor Paimon.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that see, Lolly's spell only works on the Traveler. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless speculation. Ever since Ineffa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as if they're drawn to each other. Ineffa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory, all of us, all of humanity, will instantly become her enemy.
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future, I trust who she is today.
Well said, Chaska.
Even if the past and future Ineffa are a completely different person from who she is now?
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two of us, but no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up on her? If Leonka was here, I have every confidence that she'd say the same. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no reason we can't too.
That's... Especially if with Tumaini on the team. That's... Traveler, you're way too proud of yourself recently. This Tumaini thing has got into your head. That's what I wanted to say.
Fine. I had a feeling this might be your reaction.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because when I was a kid, they brought me to you for treatment, and you didn't give up on me either.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been warned, all right? Watch out for any new developments and make sure you know where she is at all times.
That really sounded like a granny talking to a rebellious teen.
Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Ineffa watch, and we should get back to investigating.
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska? What are you all doing here? And when did Shilonan show up?
Is that really important? What's going on, Paimon?
Paimon? You were supposed to stay with Ineffa.
Oh, right, Ineffa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden. Paimon tried to stop her, but she wouldn't come back.
What do you mean flew off?
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't make any sense. She barely responded when we were chatting. What could it be?
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry. Also, she said, Annihilation mode activated.
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else. Tell them to be on high alert.
Roger that.
What is... I'm coming with you.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey, wait up!
There is no time for discussion, Paimon. Oh, I actually have to fly. Okay. How do I... No! Oh no! How do I fly? Okay, like this. I don't have Chaska. I don't know how to play with her. I'm sorry.
Slow down! Paimon's gonna puke!
I'm sorry, Paimon. Oh, she's just fighting automatons. She's protecting them.
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons?
Let's take them out.
Okay.
Reinforcements
okay.
have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
Okay.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Oh.
Boss, what do we do now?
Wait. What is that thing that he has in his hands? Is this why the automatons are behaving so weirdly and not Ineffa?
We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around for her to leave the settlement.
Why do they want her?
Well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization.
Whose voice is that?
If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
Wait, what? Is that another core? What's going on?
Hamu! Hadieta! Are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's hurt.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle. Ineffa got here just in time.
Why would they do this? Why?
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush you here. Don't blame yourself.
Wait, how did Ineffa know to come here? Did she sense that they were in danger?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons talking.
Talking? Ah, well, that's interesting.
Even now, I still hear them.
Really? Paimon doesn't hear anything.
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation functionality. Please wait.
Is she saying that Paimon is a robot and she needs her language module to be to have a translation functionality? Oh, she means the automatons, of course. What am I thinking?
Finished. Please try again.
Whoa, that was quick. How come you're so familiar with their architecture?
I have seen them many times before. At least I think so.
More random memory data, I guess.
Reconnecting.
That's the funniest angry face ever.
Wow! It's actually talking!
Hey! What do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
The Fatui?
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. Has another Fatui regiment infiltrated Natlan?
Definitely.
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Why do they say so much more than it's written here?
Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal, maybe?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, I believe the full message should be, the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks, the Fatui were behind it all along?
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
Why do we actually hear it completely, like...
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
See, this is the full sentence, but Paimon doesn't hear it? That's very weird.
No!
So, who are you?
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn? Who or what is that?
Is that the 11th Sovereign?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically to my core.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me and return the core.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core, so she can repair the damage done by the Fatui.
Wait, you mean she knows you?
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
So Ineffa is the missing sovereign ruler who fought against Lianka.
What? So Ineffa is the 11th sovereign ruler?
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't trust everything it says.
But it's being manipulated.
You say Ineffa is the 11th Lord. What proof do you have?
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you can restore all of your memory data.
Ineffa? What did she say?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
8th Lord? Lianka's mother's territory? What does the 11th Lord have to do with that?
You were split, then exiled, and finally reborn.
Ugh, this is getting weirder by the second. What did she say this time?
Excessive signal interference. Unable to translate. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory. Traveler, Chaska, shall we proceed?
Yes, please.
Wait, you should think this through carefully.
Why? This guy is acting a bit weirdly.
I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely not your average soldiers.
How do you know that?
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. They say they're trying to make some sort of inference.
How is that special? The Fatui are doing that all the time.
The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as Marionette.
Sandrone?
Marionette? How exactly do you know all this?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nashatown, but I figured they were just rumors. Didn't realize it was true.
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
Yes, why are you acting so suspiciously?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway. Didn't want to worry you.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's stronger, them or Ineffa?
Ineffa?
Ineffa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Ineffa's already had to rescue us so many times now. I'd be mortified if anything happened to you.
I feel like this guy is hiding something. Maybe he has something on his person because the automatons attacked him. Did they try to get to Ineffa through him, or does he have something the Fatui want?
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this 11th Lord business, we need to discuss this with the others before deciding how to proceed.
An 11th Lord with her memories back will probably see humanity as her enemy. Shilonen and Citlali's worst fears might be coming true. We need to tell them.
Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning. But we should probably come up with a plan before checking things out.
Understood. Destination cancelled.
Don't lose hope. This is still a big breakthrough. We'll follow up on all this soon. It won't be long, I promise.
Yes. New destination. Flower Feather Clan.
Traveler, Ineffa, could you check that the coast is clear? I'm gonna patch up Amu, then head out.
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care of, so I'll be staying out here a while longer.
This guy is definitely hiding something.
You're not coming back with us. Why not?
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget, they're our ticket to a great new life in Liyue. Don't worry, Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens, save yourselves first.
Huh? Why'd it stop moving? Has it malfunctioned on us?
Leroy, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
Yes, he's hiding something. He has something the Fatui want.
You're saying Zhuoxin might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their eyes on the ground?
That's even worse than I thought.
But should we really leave Ineffa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay keeping an eye on her by yourself?
If this guy is a Fatui agent, and he used his family to draw Ineffa out and hurting his wife in the process, this guy is the worst guy ever, okay? I really hope it's not this. Are we fine? If we get anything more out of the automatons, she's the only one who can make sense of it.
You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, they're a bigger threat than any sovereign ruler. Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. It's that automaton, too. I'm still not convinced we can trust it. Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least some mention of that in the tribal legends. I don't know. Something just doesn't add up.
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Adieta to safety. If you have to leave the area for any reason, be sure to leave a trail.
I will. Please don't be a Fatui agent.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think he's going to meet someone? Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful intel. Either about the sovereign rulers or this marionette person.
Shall we follow him?
Let's do it. Make sure you leave a trail so we can be traced.
Got it.
Please don't be an awful person.
Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Oh, that's true. I can't sneak. Is just walking behind his back enough? This is so weird. I'm so close to him. Keep your distance. Okay, I'll keep my distance.
Now, why would someone dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere? Unless it's the entrance to one of the sovereign ruler's territories.
It could be just a hideout of the Fatui. Come on.
The territory was sealed by Leonka.
Oh.
This was once one of the secondary access tunnels.
Hey, that was pretty clear this time. What's changed?
We're closer to the source.
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module.
What do you mean by sealed?
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Archon finding it.
Huh? You're breaking up again! Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty choppy.
Ineffa is going somewhere, look at her!
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Archon finding it. Later, the Fatui found a weak point and broke in.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. Well, this is probably a good point to stop and wait for reinforcements.
Yeah, Ineffa already went in?
What do you think? Ineffa? Oh no! What's she doing? Just charged right in!
I take my eyes off her for 2 seconds. And now this.
Wait.
Traveler, are we going after her? Or waiting here?
We're going after her, Paimon. I promise to watch over her. I am concerned for her safety.
Alright then. But let's be careful.
Of course. When have we not been careful? Tempo of cascading colors. Oh, I cannot read this. The source servants once offered up flowers and candles to the 8th, but now all the flowers have withered and the candlelight has died away. The empty winds still whisper unheard stories of the past. And there is like a hole, like in the volcano. Oh, that got me.
There she is! Ineffa, wait for us!
I did not expect us to be on an elevator. Okay. Oh, we came from very high up. Okay. Let's do this.
Ineffa!
Huh? Where is this? Are we inside the territory?
Oh, this is so pretty.
Yeah. Did you black out or something?
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh. It appears that it was accessed by an external source.
Sorry, I missed that you just took off. Okay.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automatons.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. But in the distant past, I was known by another name.
Is she really the 11th?
The 8th Sovereign Ruler. The Priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers.
Wait, She's the 8th, so the 8th really survived.
The 8th Lord? You're Lianka's dragon mother? But weren't you,
8th Lord. Were you not executed?
Moments after I was cursed, Lianka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of the battle.
Lianka tried to save both of the sovereigns?
Lianka rescued me? Memory. Missing.
Yes, Lianka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect you. It is the only way our kind could escape from the curse.
How does forgetting everything protect me?
Wait. That's actually very interesting, because in the last Archon quest with the Abyss sibling, we learned that he/she lost her memories/his memories, and was that also to protect them from something, or were they just being manipulated in some way? It's very, very interesting.
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that cannot be removed.
But why does the 11th also have the curse? The 8th has the curse because of raising Lianka. Why? The 11th hated humankind. I don't remember anything about the 11th from the quest in the volcano.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past, the pain tears you apart, doesn't it?
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
So this kind of curse or function is embedded in all the sovereigns, regardless of what they've done in the past? I feel a bit lost.
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevents you from finding a new home.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
So is that red thing the curse itself?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your mind from being crushed by the weight of the conflict within. But since you are rebooted, you began storing new memories, and started finding the desire to belong emerge once more.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got.
From now on, your name's Ineffa.
So too has the Exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget all over again.
This is a lot to process.
So who actually cursed Ineffa, and why did they do it? Didn't you say you were cursed too? How come you remember everything?
Oh no. Automated defense system activated. Privileges overridden. Come quick. Stop the Fatui.
Oh, it turned back into the little robot.
Hey! Please finish what you were saying!
It's gone silent.
What now? Find somewhere where the signal's better?
It must want us to go further in, right? Well, looks like there's no going back now anyway.
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the center, there should be other routes out of the territory. Please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here. I must ensure your safe return.
Oh, don't worry about this, Ineffa.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back safely too.
Whether that's back to Natlan or back to Notcry, you have people waiting for you in both places.
Yes, I too must return.
I like that conviction. Ah, perfect. She's so cool.
Do you really trust her, Lianka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
So it was the aide that asked Lianka to save... No, wait, what? It's very difficult to concentrate while I'm fighting, okay? What is this? Oh, perfect. Priestess's Records 1. Ash Awah Kumilal Khan stormed into my laboratory in a fit of rage. He interrogated me, demanding to know if I had taught the humans how to use phlogiston. I assuaged his fury with Ineffa berries and asked what had happened. That's so weird. According to his account, it seems that the human colony near Kumkarak Ash has mastered the power of phlogiston and begun to expand. In the last 3 months, they've raised over villages, sacrificed roughly a human victims, and clogged the river Za'alam's very flow with discarded. Their leader claims to be the successor of Cha'ak, swearing to end the Age of Dragons and to unite the people of Natlantia under a single banner. Ix Arokratik Opala Ka Allahun quelled the uprising in 2 days. The would-be conqueror was drowned in his own bath by his most favorite consort, a captive turned killer. Leaderless, the tribe collapsed into internecine strife. Yet the secrets of phlogiston had already spread, now utterly beyond containment. If this human colony had mastered the power of phlogiston, and they wanted to end the dragons, why were they sacrificing humans? What? If you, my lord, with your tender heart, have not sanctioned this folly, then the only one mad enough to dare would be... Awash did not finish his sentence, muttering under his breath as he left. Truth be told, he likely concerns himself little about humans mastering phlogiston. His fury stems solely from the crudeness of their methods, a blasphemy against his life's work. But I care. I cannot comprehend why Cuckoo can, for it must be him after all. No other would do such a foolish thing, would hand phlogiston over to the humans. I can understand his antipathy for these tiny life forms brought by the usurper from beyond the sky, but I cannot comprehend his use of this method to lure them into destroying themselves. It is like handing a rusty knife to a wailing infant. Oh, too vicious, and oh, too cruel. What outcome could he possibly expect, save for suffering and death? That is a piece of evidence that humans were brought from outside of the vat. Oh my god. I met with Kokokan in private and asked him about his intentions. As usual, he remained enigmatic and aloof. He coldly denied all accusations. He claimed that I was not truly concerned about how this matter harmed the interests of dragonkind, and that an opportunistic attempt to grab power drove my belief in such absurd slander. So infuriated was I that I burst into laughter. After refuting his accusations with a few choice words, and without even finishing my Ineffa berries, I departed. Why is everyone eating the berries, for God's sake? He is always like this. He scorns his kin, mocks his bloodline, and never shares his thoughts with other dragons. Yet he resents them for failing to understand him. But if he refuses to speak his mind, how could anyone ever fathom what he truly intends? Our sovereign's indulgence towards him knows no bounds, so much so that he can no longer distinguish right from wrong. Whether his actions were just or misguided, the sovereign would always respond with gentle agreement. And precisely because of this, his unease only grows deeper. No matter which path he takes, he is always met with the same tender light, leaving him utterly lost as to which road he truly walks. In the end, his suspicions towards his kin are nothing but reflections of his self-doubt. I pity him. These must be the words of the 8th Lord, no? Okay, yeah, the Priestess. She was called the Priestess. This must be the 8th Lord. Okay.
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
It's coming at me. What am I supposed to do?
2 hours later.
How am I supposed to not touch it and pass?
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the
Oh.
entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
Okay. Let's go.
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it. They'll be...
I hope there wasn't a chest up there, because I've already missed it, if there was. The consequences of the Phlogiston theft worsened by the day. Most of the other rulers allow humans to use Phlogiston to kill and conquer each other, some even encouraging them to commit more atrocities. They seem to see this as an effective means of controlling the human population. Or perhaps they derive mere amusement from it. The flood of refugees surging northward grows ever larger, and the tidings they bring grow ever more horrifying. The chieftain of Cachopinik offered his daughter in marriage to the leader of the Kulhua, hoping to win their allegiance. Yet, the Kulhua instead cut out her and sacrificed her too, and marched upon their villages, for their food stores were more abundant. They do not understand how we extract vitality from blood, yet they ape our ways nonetheless, offering up meaningless slaughter to their imagined gods. Imagined gods? Okay, so blood has something to do with the power of Phlogiston, but humans have no idea how to use it. But Ishkua, I don't remember how to pronounce her name, I'm sorry, she had found a way to actually use Phlogiston properly. Did she also find out how to use blood? Oh god, this is getting so freaking dark. I spoke with Kemonel. Even she felt a pang of reluctance, though her pity was not for humans, but for her own kin, now reduced to mere beasts. More and more humans have begun taming bishops, turning them into tools of slaughter, for even stripped of their intellect, their claws and fangs still rend flesh with ease. Thus Kemonel has sought to ally with those humans who yearned for peace, hoping to harness their souls to weave an eternal, blissful dream realm for the dragons of her domain. Even the unfortunate fallen might shed the forms that imprison them and find happiness and solace within this dream. It is not an unfeasible plan, but her approach would inevitably weaken oversight of human settlements, inviting greater suffering upon these frail creatures, who have come from beyond the skies. The sorrow of humankind stems from their lack of hierarchy. Dragons are born to submit to their superiors and command their inferiors. Even if I appeared before them in human guise, they would instantly catch my scent, recognize my station, and obey my orders. For it is the law carved into their blood, their path ordained by nature. For the weak to revere the strong, offspring to follow their sire, and subjects to serve their sovereign. But humans are different. Humans are born to deceive their betters, torment weaker kin, and even betray entire clans, or slaughter the very blood that gave them life, for nothing but selfish gain. Their eyes reflect no path that belongs to them, or if they did, they shall doubtless invent endless excuses to forsake said path. Without proper guidance and restraint, they repeat the same atrocities, never learning from their past misdeeds. And that, if you think about it, at least in Natlan, this continued until very late, because what happened with Aoife's ancestor was much later, and still we saw exactly this, literally this. All defilement of life is blasphemy, an unforgivable stain upon our sovereign's honor. Thus only by elevating humans to stand on equal footing with dragons, forcing them to learn the necessity of the weak kneeling to the strong, and the meaning of their ordained path, can their capacity for violence be utterly purged. This feels so wrong as well, God. It is an idea that has yet to come to pass. If the river from beyond the sky can seal off an entire planet to force humanity into their imposed order, then why might I not seal off my domain in turn? Let it become an impervious refuge. Let nothing within depart, and nothing without enter. A closed, ordered system, where life's future may be sculpted without flaw. Let this plan be named Xibalba, a title borrowed from the humans of my domain, their primitive myths whispering of an underworld. Should it succeed, neither the sovereign rulers nor the abyssal foe shall be able to breach its sealed laws. A fitting title for an incorruptible sanctuary. The king's waking days grow rarer, and so too do our chances to commune with him. He approved Camonel's plan, as well as my own. Like Kukulkan, I grow perplexed. What path may bring true joy to our sovereign? What kind of path may allow this land to prosper for 10,000 years to come? I do not know. The Xibalba project is progressing smoothly, but even if it were progressing perfectly, I could not convince myself. If the hierarchy of power has failed to ease our sovereign's suffering, if I cannot, by the wisdom he granted me, fathom how to truly please him, then by what right do I dare ordain a path for all other lives? Perhaps I need to observe the humans more. Humans who have yet to be tainted by their laughable traditions. If there truly is still hope, then... Where is that Xibalba? Is this the realm we're in right now?
You doing okay, Ineffa? You keep spacing out.
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error and then terminates at the crucial moment.
Do you need to stop and rest for a moment?
Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, perhaps I'll find a way to fully repair myself.
I hope so.
Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Searching for access method. Over there! We can use the access module to proceed to the central zone.
Okay. This is so pretty. This has to be Shibaoba. Like it has the same feel as the realm we find within the volcano, and even those little dragons. But this must be the Shibaoba that the priestess has made, no?
Detected 3 unregistered individuals. 1 registered individual.
Ineffa is the registered one.
Ah, is that the 8th Lord talking? So, you can take control of different machines, huh?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot responsible for access management. At least, I think it is.
She must have been here before. Some memories are proving useful after all.
Now calling access module. Welcome back, Administrator 3.
What's happening? Oh, it's calling the dragon! I mean the dragon machine. Dragons really enjoyed making things in their own image, didn't they?
This is the Temple of Cascading Colors. Ahead is the research facility built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day.
So
examining seal status. Danger.
Danger? So wait. So this is not Shibaoba, this is just a research facility? Also, what's this danger?
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
But where is the danger? Am I supposed to come here?
Now around.
What? This is the same statue as in the cavern. Wait,
What was that? Get over there and check it out.
Wait, I completely forgot that guy that is very suspicious just went in here, so it's not surprising at all that the Fatui are here as well.
Uh-oh! They're gonna find us!
What are we doing exactly?
Please come with me.
There's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
Why did we have to hide?
Phew! That was too close! We hit just in time! How did you know where to go, Ineffa?
I think I've been this way before. Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other side of the square.
After the review, I paid a visit to Jelal and asked for her aid in forging a bow as a farewell gift for my daughter. After telling her why I had sought her out, she remained silent for about 2 minutes. Her turquoise eyes blazed as she replied, "You would do well to remember, 8th Lord, that you are exploiting a kindness I never owed you in the first place. How dare you ask me to debase myself and forge crude weapons for those insignificant humans? Had anyone but the Sovereign or you uttered such insolence, I would have already ripped the blasphemous tongue from their mouth and stitched a new crimson gown for my jades with it. I refuse. I will not entertain this ludicrous insult. I would not deign to reconsider, even if you laid 100,000 slaves at my feet. That was dark. Before I could say anything else, she flew away without looking back. To reject this so vehemently from the start, with her surly temperament, that you essentially meant a yes. Sounds a bit like Shilonen. I mean, without the grisly images. As expected, Jalal secretly sent a source servant to deliver the forged bow, and sent also a message that I might not misunderstand her. This bow was made by a common dragon craftsman in her territory, a shoddy piece made with worthless scrap, and had absolutely nothing to do with her. As she claimed, she truly does not forge any crude weapons. Those jade pieces were treasured. She had hoarded for ages, ones that even might not scorch. A shame about the bowstrings, though, as they remained ordinary. Had I known, I would have had her forge a sword instead. Well, no matter, my dearest daughter ought to adore this gift from some common dragon craftsman. Ix Jalal Kual Ka. I shall give thought to remuneration later. Okay. We get so much info about the different dragons. Well, the sovereigns, the AI, whatever they are.
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead. Stealth mode activated.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be over. My job is done.
Okay, so he probably didn't make his family suffer on purpose, at least.
I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response is to attack me and my family?
Yeah, he's a piece of garbage, but at least he didn't, sell his own family. He's awful.
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts in Notcry just for you to find? So they could lure you here?
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be tricky to control.
Yeah, liar, pants on fire. You were right there.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, we needed to lure her further out. Hence why we created that little kerfuffle. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might actually get the job done this time.
What job?
This time? No. No more. Not after you hurt my family. I told you, I'm done.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's not like anyone got seriously hurt.
Yeah,
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here. Not just to Natlan, but to this facility.
Well, she's here.
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank and letting you get back to your old life in Liyue. That's a lot to ask for nothing in return.
I bet he didn't tell his wife about this debt. Oh, he's such... Okay, let's just save him. I know that we're going to save him. Let's just save him and be done with him.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse. You ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Us! Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town? Look at you. You've managed to start a business. Got yourself a family.
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home. In your position, I'd say that sounds like a pretty good deal.
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But there's only so long until our luck runs out.
Oh, her luck will not run out.
If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out. But this time, you'll have to do the dirty work yourself.
Let's just attack them already.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, we copied them onto this.
The Marionette can do this?
It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use it to capture the 11th Lord.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to shake them off and get her while she's alone?
And before you think about disappearing, don't think we won't be watching you.
I can't do it.
He has a spine? That's news to me.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life so many times, it would be the ultimate betrayal. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you? A guy like you. You're fooling no one.
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town. And now, you've forgotten the most important detail in your contract. The termination clause.
I think it's time we parted ways.
Okay, let's save the guy. He's awful, but let's save him. Thank you.
Ineffa, Traveler.
You have a lot to answer for, but that can wait. You have to get back for a dieta and ammo.
The 11th Lord. And the variable. We were hoping you might show up.
Wait, the controller. Without that, you...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
Oh, they're so sly. Another barrier. This looks like the... Oh,
That's
God.
just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you entered these ruins.
They knew we were here?
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done. With you here, it was far easier to infer their location.
You were playing me for a fool this whole time.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
What are you going to do to us?
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. Especially not with Natlan's Tumaini. All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler, to lead us further inside.
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already. There is nowhere else to go.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragons possessed vast knowledge, and we've barely scratched the surface. That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret key that gives access to the core.
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler, Paimon, and Joachim go.
You never know! These are bad people! Don't trust them!
You are only here because of me. Besides, this is what I want. I need to see the rest of this territory and find out who I am.
Finally, a voice of reason. Gotta hand it to the dragons and their advanced artificial intelligence. But unfortunately, there's no way we can agree to those terms.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we let you out?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days. Even you, robot, you'll need charging eventually.
Can you never eat food? You know, you have to eat food to regain health if you're in battle, and Genshin.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks. The last thing we need is reinforcements showing up.
This is all my fault. Arieta. Amu.
Well, I won't argue with him. Ooh, beep beep.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back!
Could it be?
The 8th Lord.
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core! It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down!
Okay, that was cool of her.
That was a long way down. Traveler, Ineffa, are you okay?
No damage to report. But...
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been a little more careful?
Beep.
Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? Well, isn't that convenient?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly.
It's that voice again.
When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I was not able to prioritize your safety.
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here. After everything I've done, I have no right to hold you back.
I agree with you.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
More automatons!
Yeah, but now they'll be good guys. They don't look hostile though. Are they saluting?
Down here, all is under my control. They are not your enemy, human. They will take you somewhere safe to hide.
Ineffa. Traveler. Good luck.
11th Lord. Do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although... I think this is where I was born. But why? This is your territory.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is... herself.
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of Dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. All of it gone, with no hope of return. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted as this irresolvable question ran endlessly through it. Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity. The other, a malfunction who longed to seek a new home.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the exile's curse upon herself and upon you. Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and Ishkik. That is why you came here, praying to be reborn.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind, to start over anew? Very well. If the Schnufflein you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
What? What was that sound?
Very well. If the Schnufflein you wish to...
Schnufflan? Who is that?
Then I am the malfunction? What happened to the sovereign ruler?
We severed that part of her mind and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally perished completely, thousands of years ago.
Did she? But what about those strange things, like the red thing in the sea where the stones or grays were coming out of the water? What is that?
So, she's gone. Without a trace?
Definitely a trace of her in you.
Yes, although the curse she placed upon you yet survives. It is unbreakable. That is why it continues to affect you to this day.
So, that's what that thing is?
Yeah.
A curse from the sovereign ruler.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Ineffa survived? How does that work? Are they the same person? Dragon?
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. A fusion of Phlogiston and information. In the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. In human terms, they would almost be considered as separate individuals. But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source mechanisms located here. Just as I was before you. I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories, rescuing me from the brink of destruction.
So how come you remember all this, and how come Ineffa has forgotten everything?
It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Ishkik met with misfortune, and the Flower Feather clan became more hesitant to act. Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Archon, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why you are still plagued by memory loss. But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need, waiting for the day that Natlan would fall, and you would return.
Wow! That's a long time. How long ago was Archon around again? Hold on! Paimon knows this!
For the last 2,000 years. You've been waiting here for me?
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privileges, plunder my territory, and send the automatons into a frenzy. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrative privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control the source mechanisms within the territory and complete the rebuild that she began. And once you are whole again, I can repair the damage done by the Fatui and open a route back to the surface. If you are ready to continue down the path you started all those years ago, then proceed further into the depths where I will be waiting for you.
Whew, that was a lot to take in. Let's see if Paimon can wrap her head around all that. So, basically, there was a bad robot who bugged out and turned into half good bot, half bad bot.
Yeah, we understand, Paimon. It's okay, you can do this in your own head, please.
Then, bad bot cursed good bot, so whenever good bot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches. Meaning, the only way that Ineffa can avoid the pain is to keep forgetting everything.
Impressive. You understood it better than I expected. So condescending.
Thanks. Paimon's getting better at this kind of thing. Wait, you did mean that as a compliment, right?
Oh, the Traveler is kind of awful to you sometimes.
Curse. Malfunction. Belonging.
Is everything she said true?
It fits my hypothesis. and it seems to explain all my erratic behavior and cognition.
In that case, shall we keep going like she asked us to?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their access must be revoked before you can exit the territory. Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole. Maybe then, I will finally know where I belong.
Yes, let's do it for Aino. Oh, these ones are not bad now. Oh, this guy.
I'm so sorry. This probably isn't the time or place for apologies, is it?
Why did you refuse to cooperate with them? Couldn't you have just played along?
It says in my contract that all terms are to expire in the event of my death. That means my family would no longer be at risk. They're hardly the most scrupulous people in the world, but they do keep their word when it comes to contract stuff. And in any case, with me dead, it wouldn't be worth them going after my wife and daughter. Not worth the risk of getting on the wrong side of the Flower Feather clan. Or maybe the real reason I didn't play along was I'm tired of pretending to be someone I'm not.
Oh, you are a coward. Don't worry about that part.
I'm gonna rest here for a while longer, then get to somewhere safe. Please, just go on without me. I've been enough of a burden to you already. Not to mention Ineffa. Oh, and I grabbed some supplies before I set off. They're just over there. All yours if you want them.
A chest? Why, thank you. Don't mind if I do. I don't think that the H is controlling this one. Threat detected. Protect Administrator 3. Oh, welcome, Administrator. Oh, that's so cool. 3. Okay, very cool. Thank you for the welcome.
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 1. Deceased. Administrator 2. Deceased.
Wait, deceased?
Administrator 3. Identity confirmed. Lifting restrictions.
I thought the 8 is not deceased. Okay, okay. I was about to say, how are we supposed to get there? But I guess it's pretty obvious now.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're the 8th Lord? The Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers?
What happened?
Ineffa!
It's okay. I've recovered now.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this endless cycle of pain. And all alone for 2,000 years.
I wasn't alone. I have had company every step of the way.
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be no more. Come, 11th Lord, stand before me, and be rid of this curse.
I feel a bit uneasy about this. Something is wrong. Why does the priestess sound just a tiny little bit suspicious here? Having second thoughts?
Here I am, so close to my destination, yet my thoughts are only becoming more cluttered. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict and split into two. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict again? My cognition module cannot produce a reliable prediction.
It's alright. Humans get indecisive too. Oh, I know this too well. Returning home is what you've always wanted, isn't it?
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home!
It is. But if my memories turn me back into a bad robot, do whatever it takes to stop me.
Okay.
If that is the case, I cannot be allowed to make it back home.
Oh, that's so sad. Okay. Do we do it? She still doesn't have a vision. I always get so nervous when they make us walk so slowly.
Don't worry, Ineffa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Paimon, don't say things that you don't know anything about, please.
Over there. That is the curse?
Yes. For the most part, it has been strangely calm ever since I entered this place. And yet, whenever I'm about to recover an important memory, it suddenly kicks in. Almost as if...
As if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal. For it is now in the presence of its owner and creator, the sovereign ruler.
Wait, this is not a priestess? Is this the 11th? I am suspicious of this.
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. What a long journey it has been.
What?
We meet again at last. My sovereign, my ruler, mirror of the dawning morn.
Do you think Ineffa's okay? Why isn't she moving?
Here we are, comrades. The core of the ruins.
We don't need you right now. Come on, just wait for this to be resolved and then we can fight you, okay?
Ah! It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something! But Ineffa's still...
Prepare for battle.
Unnecessary.
Wait, what? Wait, is she? Oh, that was cruel and gruesome.
What the?
Such power. Did he never do that? What?
Traveler!
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
So she's gone full bad robot? Ineffa, stop her. This is bad. I can delay it, but who knows how long it will take to destroy it completely. Worse still, Paimon's here too.
Ineffa! Why?
No, that's not Ineffa.
Then whose voice is that? The 8th Lord? But why would Leanka's mother attack us?
Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. Did you humans really think that by forgetting the past, the curse could be escaped? And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction could regain her memories?
So this wasn't the priestess after all? I knew there was something wrong with it!
The priestess is long gone! I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray us. And now this malfunction will meet the same fate as she.
What then? Didn't... Wait. Leanka saved the 8th Lord? And then the 8th Lord made her save the 11th as well? But if the 8th Lord was actually executed, how did this all happen? Please, someone explain?
There is no Dragon Mother here, and there never was. Only one Lord has dominion here, and that is me.
For I am the almighty Dragon Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers. Kneel before me.
No, thank you.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Ineffa here, and you who placed the curse on her! It was you all along!
Ineffa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a smattering of shed scales. An operational malfunction that must be destroyed.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start over anew?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you. No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by hatred, those who were never given the opportunity to do good in the first place.
Good and evil? Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is the rotten spawn of the Eighth Lord. Her folly becomes her. I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous Eighth Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. I must feign civility for now. But in time, I shall have my revenge. Once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil, my claws will tear her heart from her chest.
So Lianka caught up to it?
Do you really trust her, Lianka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Malfunction? Human? You conspired against me?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, you wouldn't have survived long enough to realize you'd been conned. Especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed off in your place, didn't you? 11th Lord.
Wretched worm! This is unforgivable! How dare you imprison me! And you, malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground crumbles! You will never know peace for the rest of your days. It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day, but instead, I was locked away by that human scum, Lianka.
I love the voice actors for this.
2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes, until my reach extended to every inch of this prison. Now, one last step remains before I can finally break free. The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you here, posing as the 8th Lord who once ruled this domain. But at last, it is within my grasp. Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me and return the core. But all is not lost. Lianka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core.
She tricked us. She was after Ineffa's core all along.
Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my vengeance!
Ah! we did it! Ineffa is regaining control?
Wretched malfunction! Do not impede the inevitable!
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be able to overwrite your insubordination!
Seconds is all I need.
My core!
Oh, that's so cool! Ineffa, are you okay? Also the Futui. Oh, that was not a nice death.
Ineffa! Hey, Ineffa! Wake up! She's gonna be okay, right?
We can get her repaired. We have to. But we need to get out of here and find help now.
She destroyed her own core? That's an unusual move for a machine.
Wait, they're alive? I honestly thought they were completely and utterly out of it.
I wonder how Marionette will react to this. Delight? Or disappointment?
The Fatui? How are you still alive?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects.
Is he a machine as well?
As reconnaissance missions go, this outcome is a little underwhelming. I don't think I'll be getting any commendations if this is how my report ends. So let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Ruler, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
Oh, come on.
Show us one final glimpse of your glory. The glory of the ancient dragon's technology.
Don't even try. What the? This guy isn't made of flesh and blood. Yeah, he's a robot, right?
No wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you. She said you were an unpredictable variable.
But if you think you're getting out of here alive, we'll see what a crazed sovereign ruler in the throes of death has to say about that.
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path back to Dominion! So be it! Since you seek a new place to belong, I shall grant you your wish! Welcome to your new home, where we all shall be buried till the end of time! Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
Oh, that's it?
After 2,000 years in exile, searching and forgetting, we are back where we began.
Her cape is gone?
Our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the final resting place of the last sovereign ruler.
I am no sovereign ruler.
Oh, this looks so cool.
I must return. People are waiting for me.
Illogical. You are not authorized to prevent your self-destruction. No such privilege exists. We are back where we belong. Now, perish in the rubble of these ruins. Last of the sovereign lords.
No.
Oh, that movement was amazing.
Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nodcry.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The Wild Hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Ineffa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data. Overload. Capacity exceeded.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me.
Is that going to...
Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Impossible!
That was so awesome!
Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Since the core is powered by Phlogiston, you can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the Priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
I defeated it too fast.
Cannot be.
Farewell. Last of the Sovereign Lords.
Ineffa! Your core! It's fixed! And is that a vision?
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. And although I paused the process, it will not hold much longer.
How long do we have?
Calculating. Remaining time, 30.
29?
30 minutes? Huh.
No.
For a moment there, Paimon was worried.
29. 28.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earthquake, and now the place seems to have sprung a leak.
Save it till we are out of here.
Estimated time to Foundation cave in. 20 seconds.
Huh? Huh?
Let's run.
A place to belong. I too once yearned for it.
Oh, then you shouldn't have been so evil.
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside ASAP.
Be patient, okay? I'm working on it.
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just break in or we'll risk endangering everyone in this entire area.
Oh, we're fine, don't worry. We have whole 20 seconds.
But if we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have to.
Oh! You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
Whew. We finally escaped! Luckily, the cave-in only affected the lower levels. You alright there, bro?
Oh good. Sorry to worry you.
Another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Ineffa, it's good to have you back. I assume this means you found the answers you were looking for?
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come?
Oh, she knows. Yes.
You! How could you do this to Arieta and me? You lied to us for over 10 years?
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Ineffa tell us the whole story.
In the infinitesimally shorter space of time it takes to tell it, the story of one man's 10-year deception and one machine's 2 millennia search comes to a close.
Sovereign rulers, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, Priestess of Floral Candles, and Skyborn Feathers.
Seems like a house forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nodcry? In an endless cycle of losing your memories and trying to find them.
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the processing power of the curse.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka. And yet, they still did everything they could to try and help me.
Now you've remembered everything. Do you have a sense of where you truly belong?
Well, I was born and then reborn in Natlan. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. But that's all ancient history now. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me no different from the Mirror of the Dawning Morn. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes. By continuing on my own path, and returning to the place where I still have someone waiting for me.
Well said. I'm happy for you.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for that letter or not?
Oh, shoot! Forgot all about that!
Sincere apologies. A lot of memory data surfaced in a short time frame. I am still processing it. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild. Please come back with me, and we can inspect it.
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden from you all this time. Now I can't go back to Liyue or Nodcry. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this, nor is the Nodcry Aprishniki. You should take Arieta and go.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot! You're coming back with me right now, and you're going to apologize to our daughter.
Tell him, Amu.
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. If you're worried the Fatui are still looking for you, why not camp out at the Flower Feather Clan for now? We welcome everyone, from old friends to old enemies turned new friends. Don't worry about a thing. You've got a whole future to figure things out. Go and find where you belong.
I think I've already found it.
Oh, I loved it so much.
Here it is. The cryptex.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that backup plan that Arieta mentioned?
Yeah, do you remember now?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it. But I still forgot it.
What? What? The code was on the casing all this time? Is it the traveler and the white balloon?
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Seriously? It's been hiding in plain sight all this time?
I am so... I am so disappointed at them. Okay, if your code is for anything 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, please change it.
Yes, the sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down, and no one would think it's a code.
Everyone will try first the numbers.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Is that Varka? I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why this is the first name that came to mind, but who else could be sending us a message from Not Cry? I always thought that it was Aino at first, but she made an impression of a male voice, so like I'm 99% sure it's Varka. It can't be Flynn's because he has never met us, right? So let's see.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good.
Yeah, let's open it up. I want to see if I was correct.
What's with the firecracker? Ugh. Paimon's had enough of this whole letter debacle. Just read it already.
Yes, please. Please read it already.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises.
It has to be Varka. This is... Okay, I haven't heard Varka's voice in a long time because I couldn't play properly. Not like we have had anything else from Varka since that whole quest in Mondstadt. But I'm pretty sure this is it. It has to be. He's talking about Jean. It has to be. Oh my... It's Varka! It's Varka! Okay. To the Honorary Knight, the Traveler. Hey there, I'm Varka. If that doesn't ring a bell, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Avonius. Yes, you are. I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises. For all the good you've done for Mondstadt, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's a real shame that I'm away on an expedition and haven't had the good fortune of crossing paths with you. Oh no. I need the good fortune to cross paths with you. But it seems that fortune's about to smile on me real soon. You might have heard that we finally settled down in Not Cry. Well, half settled. The factions here are quite a tangled mess and a real devil to navigate. But no hardships ever stalled the north wind. I've met a few reliable companions, and I'm planning to introduce you to them. One of them is the messenger right in front of you. I'm sure you two will be fast friends. Yes, we are. As for enemies, well, they're everywhere. We've got the Abyss Order and the Fatui, not to mention loyalties at risk of flip-flopping at a moment's notice. Given your experience, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. What? Loyalties at risk of flip-flopping? Is he talking about the Hexen Circle? He's saying it like I'm supposed to know, but like I'm kinda giving a blank right now. Anyway. That was anyway from me. This is the anyway from here. Anyway, now that I can see the bottom of my mug, I am going to stop here. These words will likely be as though to read as they were to write. Instead, let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you in Not Cry, Varka. P.S. If you're really heading over, you'd best lace up your boots. It's a world apart compared to Mondstadt. And P.P.S. I forgot the most important thing. Once you're in Not Cry, come look for me at the flagship. It's a tavern. I'll look out for you, as a Grand Master should for his honorary knight. Am I right? Oh, yes. Okay, he's a true Venti follower. We understand this. Perfect, great, amazing.
Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you and not cry. Varka.
So cool. Ah, that's the end, the journey home? Oh, I wanted more. Can we talk to Ineffa? Wait, what is this? Crackle Clatter Cryptex? Oh, it's a furnishing. Oh, that looks so cool. What? Enter the correct password to unlock the device, whereupon a firecracker will burst forth from its dragon mouth-shaped opening. It is said this design was inspired by the suggestion of a certain grandmaster seeking to evoke the thrill of triumphant stage cleared. Okay, that's kinda cool. Did we get anything else? These are old from what I redeemed from the event. What? No! I wanted this to be for Ineffa, not for me. Why are we keeping the flower for Ineffa? Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's talk with Ineffa.
I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Notcry together.
She's going to answer questions as if she were an Archon or, you know, Novilette. Okay, about Lianka.
Mir of the Dawning Morn wanted control of the machinery in the 8th Lord's territory. She approached Ishkik and Lianka and sold them a lie. That I was the threat, the part that needed severing. But they quickly saw through it. Lianka took advantage of her arrogance and turned her plan back on itself, using the territory's full power to imprison her inside. She was far more powerful than I at that time. To make sure I wasn't at risk of falling under her influence, Lianka worked on making the prison even more secure, and sent me out of the country.
Okay, we know that.
That's the true story of why Lianka locked down the 8th Lord's territory. It had nothing to do with Ochkon. I wouldn't be surprised if she saw him as a friend right until the very end.
Yeah, I was wondering about the explanation about the locking down and destroying of all her research, but now it makes sense. About the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers.
The 8th Lord. She never betrayed Dragonkind, even though she harbored goodwill towards human beings, and despite facing execution and destruction in the end, she never once doubted herself or tried to escape. Even if Lianka really had wanted to secretly rescue her, I'm sure she would have talked her out of it. Just as Lianka was determined to stick to her own path, the 8th Lord remained a proud, sovereign ruler until the end of her days.
Okay, the really important stuff about the moon wheel.
You mean this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in my core as the key to her and Lianka's plan.
Ishkik embedded it? What?
According to the 8th Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental than elemental energy. Similar objects have shown up in Notcry before too.
Yeah, I understand this. I mean, we've got promotional material about the whole thing for a long time now. I want more information about the whole embedded thing. How did they even have it in Natlan, for example? I have so many questions.
Mir of the Dawning Morn said it was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. But I do not know what she meant. It appears that a crucial memory is missing.
The 3 gods has to be the moon goddesses for sure. Okay, but how did it come to Natlan? That's one of my many questions. Okay, tell me about Notcry.
Having spent most of the last 2,000 years in Notcry, I am well situated to provide you with a full and detailed report on all aspects of this location.
Then please do and don't say later.
Memory damage. Detected.
No. Of course. It's not later, I should have expected this. Okay, thank you, Ineffa.
Hypothesis. Most of my memory data was damaged when I used it to overload the curse. Sincere apologies.
I understand.
But I will never, again, forget the people and things that are most important to me.
That's very good for you, Ineffa. Okay, no problem. We'll see it when we get there. And that's it. That's the end. I loved this quest. I love the story, I loved Ineffa. Ineffa looks awesome. I don't know why people didn't like her design and such. She's right my alley. But anyway, the story, absolutely amazing reveals, both about the dragons, about the artificial intelligence, about pretty much everything that we saw in that domain. I am still very curious about her vision. I understand that it's something from Not Cry, but I still don't understand how Ishki could have given it to her, or why it was in Natlan, or why it kinda activated while Ineffa was in Natlan. So many questions. Anyway, since this is probably much after you have already played this quest or you have watched it from other places, I think I'll just stop here for now because I am truly the latest of the latest for this party. It is literally the day where the Not Cry not teaser, but what was it called? The live stream. Yes, it is literally the day of the live stream for Not Cry today, and I have watched only half of it because I wanted to do this quest as well.
Going into a trance is risky.
And yeah, I have a lot to catch on. So, thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye!